What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. And today we have the NG models, April 2024 releases for you all. I really hope each and every one of you are excited for today's video. And without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started. Greetings from Chicago Midway International Airport. First time here, and it's certainly a really cool facility. I look forward to bringing content on it for you all. But nevertheless, taking a little pit stop here to make this video, and I wasn't able to get one uploaded for today anyways, so this ends up working out beautifully. So really eager to see what NG's got it here after the Chinese New Year. Hopefully it'll be fantastic, but nevertheless, I hope you all are looking forward to this, and if you want to stay up with what I'm doing today travel-wise, feel free to check out my Instagram, and I'll update you all there. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and get started once again with the April 2024 releases here for NG. We're going to start with the Air CRJ-200ER. This is Victor Tango Sierra Alpha Sierra. Good looking aircraft here. Very much looking forward to this. I think the livery is really cool and a nice little variety here to get us started here for the month. So pretty sweet. I don't know why we have 1-200s here also coming down the 1-400s. Usually it's been individually lately, but no complaints here, just an observation. So looking good for that aircraft right there. And then we're going to have a C-37B, and this is going to be 091778 for the U.S. Air Force. So really cool Gulfstream release here. I didn't know they were still releasing Gulfstreams after the issues that they've had. So really cool to see that. It looks really nice. Definitely one that I think many will enjoy, but overall looking very good for that particular aircraft. That's awesome. Very nice. Okay, next we're going to have a Aerogal 757-200. This is Hotel Charlie India Yankee. So this aircraft also looking very good right here. Let's go ahead and take a look. This is a 1-200 as well. Overall, really cool livery with the birds and whatnot. I don't think they've ever done this one at 1-400, so hopefully this turns out well here in 1-200. So looking good for this particular aircraft as well. Our next aircraft is going to be a China Southwest Airlines Boeing 757-200, registered Bravo 2855, also in 1-200 most likely, and that does transpire. I'll let the announcement go through. You probably can't hear me.
Everyone is welcome to attend. The service will begin
almost
after
there.
This message. We'll be waiting for your arrival. Thank you.
Apologies about that. That's what happens when you try to report in public. But nevertheless, Royal Airlines, really cool. I think it looks really good with the tail. Very cool logos. Gen 1757 as well. And overall looking really good for that aircraft. So a very good choice for them right there. That's awesomeness. And we have another one. This is going to be Bravo 2820. Let's see if we have any significant changes. It looks about the same. I'll see if I can find any differences, but I believe it's just a different tail number in this particular instance. So, yeah, overall looking pretty good though, nevertheless. Okay, a United Airlines Boeing 757-200 Star Alliance. This is going to be November 12125. Really good choice. They did the Evo Blues a few months ago. And, Continental Global, sorry, that looks like a Star Alliance logo. That was the Star Alliance logo, so I don't know if that's what they intended or what exactly happened. But nevertheless, still a very quality release. I can't remember the last time anybody's done this in 1-200, so this should be really exciting. In-flight's probably done at some point. It's been forever for Gemini, so this will be a really quality release, and I look forward to seeing how this one turns out here in 1-200s. Overall, a really good choice with that aircraft right there. Very cool. An American 757-200, November 691 Alpha Alpha in the last livery that it wore. How about that? Very surprising, but very exciting release right there. It's certainly a tempting one for me personally. We'll see. They are like $110, I believe, so a little high, but obviously with how nice the mold is, it's understandable why the price is so high. I'll definitely have to consider it. We'll see. We need to see what the fun 400s look like. But yeah, this 1-200 set so far has been really good. So really good job here by NG so far. This is looking really good. And another one, 174 Alpha Alpha. That should be One World. I can't see the right side of my screen, so I'm assuming that's what we got. And that's exactly what we have. Man, that looks really good. I'm definitely going to have to consider some of those. So that is really, really hot so far. That's fantastic. And I don't know why the logos got flipped right there, but it's okay. What can you do about it? But yeah, really interesting work right here. So definitely really interesting developments right here, to say the least. Next, we have a China United Boeing 737-800, registered Bravo 208 Zulu. Looking really good right here. Let's go ahead and take a look. Also in 1-200 as well. Really cool livery on that with the various animations and whatnot. So that's looking really good. So definitely really cool to get to see that aircraft right there. Very nice. In a Southwest 737-800, it's going to be registered November 8655 Delta, and this should be New Mexico 1 in 1-200, I believe. Yes, okay, I was like, why the heck are we seeing this? I saw a couple of snips on Instagram. I was like, why are we seeing this? So this makes so much more sense. This is a massive 1-200 set. I'm really surprised. So I might have to consider buying one of these. I really would like to see what their 737-800 looks like, although a normal livery would be nice, but they might get the color wrong again. So we'll see, but definitely some interesting thoughts to begin having right there. That's really impressive. Okay, here's a Hanan Airlines Boeing 737-800 Bravo 1501. This one also looks really cool. This is in a Pepsi special livery. I can't see the right side of my screen. My phone's in the way, by the way, doing the webcam, so if I miss a special until I see the picture, I apologize, but this is the Pepsi special livery. This would probably be the one I pick. I think it looks really cool. Definitely a beautiful looking livery, and I think they did a good job developing that one right there. So Hanan, good job. That's really cool. Okay, that was the 1-200 set. So this should be the 1-400s from May 2024, I believe. So we're going to start right here with a CC330 Husky, and this is 330002. And we are in 1-400 scale now, so very nice. This aircraft looks really great overall. Really nice to see that right there. I think that'll be a popular one and looking really good. I would have started with the 1-400s, but when it said April at the top, I thought it just was talking about, you know, the April releases for 1-200. Or sorry, for 1-400 and any 1-200s, and they've been doing separate releases lately, so I apologize. Hopefully that makes sense for why I started there. Delta E319, this is November 371 November Bravo. I'm not sure why we're getting another Delta 319. We just had one 6 months ago or so, and it's not sold out. Very interesting. I'm not exactly sure why we're getting one, but hey, I mean, it is a very popular aircraft, so can't complain with it too much, I suppose. We'll see what we can develop off of that, but that's certainly an interesting plane right there. China Southern Airbus E3 registered Bravo 300 uniform. This is part of their Ultimate collection, which is a new lineup for NG models of luxury boxes and stands. So definitely cool to see this one. I think it's a great looking livery. I definitely want to get one of these sometime. Looking for an airline that I don't have internationally though, probably. So despite that looking like a great aircraft, I do have a China Southern, so I'll probably have to pass on that one, of course. And we have another one, Bravo 8426. I think just a different registration here, so pretty standard practices from NG, nevertheless. Not a huge surprise right there. Next we have a I'm going to Shaycon Airlines. I still don't really know the pronunciation that well. Airbus E3900, which is registered Bravo 32 F8 in this in their Panda Root special colors. It looks really great. Definitely cool to see them doing this one. I think it's a slight variation from the previous one they did, and if it's not, unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure this is slightly different. It looks a little bit different than the last one, so cool choice for all of those applicable collectors. In Air India, Airbus E3900 registered Victor Tango Juliet Romeo Alpha. This is also part of the Ultimate Collection. I believe this was a future release, so very awesome to see this aircraft right here. Tail looks really good, and hopefully they'll have enough reference photos now to be able to utilize this. So I look very forward to seeing how that aircraft turns out. Ultimately, it should be turning out pretty good, so I look forward to that. That's going to be awesome. This is a Baltic Air Boeing 737 MAX 8. This is 9 Mike Lima Romeo Golf. I don't think anybody's made a model of this yet. Might be wrong. So NG, thumbs up there. Very distinctive, unique choice. Tail and winglet certainly very, very distinctive as well, speaking of which. So that's going to be a really cool airline. Must be a low-cost carrier in Malaysia. That would be my assumption. But still really cool and definitely a really good choice. Definitely some really good variety right there. Now don't make 15 different other versions with the same registration. That's the advice. A blank Boeing 737 MAX 10, very cool. So very good model for customs here. They did United previously. Now we're going to get the blank one. So for anybody looking to do customs, NG has really got you covered here with these these blank aircraft. So definitely really cool, and look forward to seeing if they'll do this on additional aircraft types that are really popular to utilize those too. So definitely really excited to see that. That's a pretty good choice. An Atlas Air Boeing 747-8 freighters, November 863 Golf Tango. And this is a part of the Ultimate Collection, so I think they're doing this one again to make it a part of the Ultimate Collection possibly. This is also not the last registration and doesn't have that decal, so it is a pretty decent change. Not, you know, a major one, but a fairly significant change from the previous release of this they did, plus the Ultimate Collection. I think this panel and the tail are slightly different in horizontal stabilizers, so not a terrible choice. Certainly can live with that. That's certainly an understandable one. There's some decent differences there, it appears, if I'm looking at it correctly. United 757-300. This must be the debut of it, November 78866. Wow, okay. Was not expecting the 753. That is super exciting. Absolutely will be getting that. I'm looking very forward to that. What a gorgeous looking plane. It looks super, super nice. I have the Gemini, which is honestly a really good model, but unfortunately probably going to have to let that go in favor of this one now. This looks really good. So look forward to seeing pictures, and NG definitely crushing some very popular United planes with the MAX 10, now the 753. So really good one. That's definitely a great choice right there. Good job, NG. Definitely was excited for that. So really, really, really awesome to now have the 753 in the NG models lineup. It will be a very popular aircraft. And we have another United Star Alliance Boeing 777-200ER. This is November 794 Uniform Alpha. This appears to be a re-release from the one that they did in April 2021 or 2. So it was done a while ago, so it's been quite some time, so I can understand it. It's still findable. It's a little bit tough to find, so I don't know if it's worth recycling the idea completely for it again. But you know what? At least it's not a complete just slap, redone, etc. At least it's been some time, so we can live with that. Nevertheless, looking very good for that aircraft right there. Pretty interesting choice. An Etihad Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner, which is Alpha 6 Bravo Lima Zulu. Oh, it's full livery too. Wow, very cool. Definitely want to get one of these sometime. I did just get a 350 though, so I'll probably be patient on it. But yeah, really cool. I think those are pretty darn popular, so that's a really good choice. Definitely a really solid offering right there. That's really good. And this one is Bravo Lima Mike, and this is the Happy Sticker livery. So solid difference right there. Glad to see that, and pretty popular aircraft. So this one's understandable to do a little decal for. I think it makes quite a bit of sense there if you're not able to get the normal livery in time. So definitely a little bit more logic there. An AirTD new Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner, which is Foxtrot Oscar November Uniform India. So very similar to the Starlines 777 for United. This one hasn't been done in a while either. I want to say this maybe was since sometime 2022 when they did this aircraft. So yes, it is a recycle, but it has been a little bit longer, so we can live with that. I did get the first release, of course, as you all may know, and that was certainly over a year ago, or about a year ago at this point, so it's been a little bit, so we can live with that. This one's going to be Foxtrot Oscar Victor Alpha Alpha. It looks like this decal, I think, is the only major difference. Not quite as significant as the Etihad, but at least a little bit of a difference there, so I wouldn't have used the slot on it, but it's okay. What can we do at this point? A Tamron Tu 154B Yankee Romeo Tango Papa Echo. I don't know if we've had one with this exact livery, so I'm assuming that hopefully it is a new distinctive livery, so pretty cool. I think it looks good, and definitely going to be some collectors after that one, so definitely looking forward to seeing all the progression on that, excuse me. And here's a China Southwest Airlines Tu-154M, this time Bravo 2622. This one also looks new and distinctive. Same airline as that 120075. Looks pretty cool, so hopefully that'll be a popular aircraft, and I think it's looking pretty good for that one, so very cool to see that right there. Very nice. An EVA Air Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner, and it's Bravo 17813, and this one is in the standard livery. This one I believe was done fairly recently, so very similar to the Delta 319. Not exactly sure what we're doing with this one. If that's the case, somebody please fact check me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think that was done late 2023, early 2024, so not exactly sure what we're doing there, but it's okay. Here's a Cotter Airbus E319 CJ Alpha 7 Hotel Juliet. Pretty cool. This one looks very similar to the Panda release, so hopefully it turns out just as good too. Look forward to seeing what this aircraft's going to be all about, and cool to see NG get their take on it. So a new distinctive aircraft. So that's looking really good right there. Very cool with the CJ and all the various pieces there. This one's going to be Alpha 7 Mike Echo Delta, and the difference with this one is I can't really tell. I hate to scroll up with my phone right there, so we will assume that's the same for now, but if I see any notes that are different, I will definitely note those here in a moment. So if it is, sorry I can't see it, but nevertheless, hopefully we got at least a little difference there. A JetBlue Airbus E32200 November 821 Julia Bravo, and this is the Spotlight livery with the Shotcut, so this was a future release. Very exciting one right here. Probably will get it. I might sell one of my blueberries, you know, consolidate my older liveries a little bit due to obviously new livery coming out. I'm going to be careful though, because I definitely want to keep a good handful, but I have a blueberries with sharklets with a missing antenna that I could sell and flop it for this one, which I am leaning towards doing. So very cool livery, really distinctive. The Phoenix one caught my eye when they did it, because they normally don't ever do. US Aircraft was like, I'll get like the Southwest or another one that they do in the future, a distinctive aircraft that's worth saying that I do have a US narrow body from Phoenix, and I'll go for this JetBlue because I think it'll look pretty good. So I'm definitely leaning towards that one. I know several people will as well, so looking good on that aircraft. A British Airways Airbus E320 Neo. This is Golf Tango Tango November Alpha. This has the BA Better World livery. That's going to make several European collectors happy, so personally I'm very happy to see that for them right there. Really cool livery, and I don't think that's been done in 1-400, so that's a really, really good choice. So NG, very, very good work on that aircraft. That's a very good one, so glad to see that. That's a really great choice. Here's a Juni Air Airbus E321 Neo Bravo 32 Charlie Juliet. Now I believe this is a new airline on the 321 Neo for NG, and also there is a special livery on it too, so that looks really great. I think this whole part back here looks really nice, so definitely really cool to see that, and that's really awesome to see. Okay, so this is the old color scheme for that Cotter 1818, and I mean there's a slight difference, but not too much, so I guess technically different, but definitely neglectable probably, but that's all right. And we have another Airbus E321 Neo for them too, and this one is the standard livery, so good choice, very distinctive, very similar to that Malaysia low cost Max 8. Really good choice right here, and definitely some good variety for that aircraft. And this is going to be a Chengdu Airlines Airbus E321 Neo, which is Bravo 32 F9. I think this hasn't been done yet. I might be wrong. Also, I'm not sure if that's special livery or not with this gold, but it looks really cool. So definitely another pretty distinctive release right there. And here's so this is the Blessland program color scheme here on this Juni Air, by the way. And then here's a Capital Airlines Airbus E321 Bravo 8107. Very distinctive special livery, so definitely very unique there. So looking good on that aircraft. That's definitely a pretty solid choice, I would argue, right there. Very cool to see that. And then our next aircraft is going to be the Shinko Airlines Airbus E321 Neo, which is Bravo 302 Tango. And this aircraft has a special livery on it too, so looking pretty good with the Panda. Overall, very distinctive. Several special liveries this month. Take a look at the registration placement too. I'm surprised they allow for that. So yeah, that's really solid right there. So definitely really cool to get to see that aircraft right there. That's looking awesome. Very nice. In the JetBlue Airbus E321, this is November 957 Juliet Bravo, and this is the Spotlight with the, I don't know if this is balloons or how they phrase it. This one looks really good too. I'll probably go through, I really do like the look of this one though. I will certainly have to consider getting this one at some point, whether it's now or in the future. Maybe I could somehow find it on Black Friday or discounted somehow, but yeah, it's planes like this that I would love to redeem with the NGCRP, and unfortunately they raised their the point value for the models, so that's why I didn't redeem any from this latest period. So during the next one, if they don't reduce the points back down, then I certainly will take whatever I can get. I think we got a Frontier coming in over there. Very nice. Sorry for the distraction. I should know better at the airport, but nevertheless, looking good for that one. And here's all the remarks, obviously, for these 321s. So, yes, they're specials. Yes, not quite as significant as the others, but certainly still looking good for those aircraft right there. In Air China Airlines Airbus E330-200, been a while since they've used 200 here, Bravo 6091, also part of the Ultimate Collection. This I don't think's been done, so good choice. Really like it. That should be a very popular one among collectors. I'd love to get one like this maybe, so we'll see. Maybe I can knock it out. We shall see. So looking good for that aircraft right there. And we also have this one right here, Bravo 6093, and I don't know exactly what the difference between these two is, but still looking good for that aircraft. So very nice to see that one right there, pretty solid. Here's another Shinkan, I'm not exactly sure, Shinkan Airlines Airbus A350-900 this time, Bravo 32 F8. This was the livery I thought they did last time on the 350. However, it's a part of the Ultimate Collection this time, so I'm not sure if that's the reason it's getting redone or for another reason. It's still looking good for this aircraft right here. Very nice. Then we have Condor Boeing 777-300. This is Delta Alpha Bravo Oscar India, and this is in the Blue Stripes livery. So I believe this was part of the future release, so I'm going to guess that we have a yellow, red, and green to follow it up. Let's see if I'm correct. There's the yellow, there's the green, there's the red. Very cool. Here's the image of every one of them. They all have different registrations too, which is quite nice. They look really good, so definitely would have to consider getting one of these sometime. So big time for all of our Germany collectors and anybody else looking for Condor 75. Very exciting aircraft. That one should turn out really well. So overall, a really good a variety right there for those Condor 75s. Next we have a Sadia Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner. This is Hotel Zulu Alfa Romeo 33. Very cool looking aircraft. Absolutely love the background of it. I believe we have a sticker on it this time. It was done previously, so it's been a little bit, but getting close to the similarity of the other ones, so nevertheless looking good for that aircraft. We have a Cubana Tu 204-100 longer variant, Charlie Uniform Tango 1702. Looking good. I don't think this exact livery's been done on it yet, so definitely a good choice in that case, I believe. Could be wrong, but nevertheless, really cool. And we have this, I can't see the logo, it's a Airbus A320 Neo Bravo 30 Alpha Sierra. Very good looking aircraft. Sorry I can't read you the airline, but definitely a new airline for the NG lineup. So the NG is certainly knocked out of the park with new airlines and new aircraft combinations for them. So this has been really cool to see this month. So this is a massive set as well. There's definitely going to be delays here. And we have another one. This one is hopefully in special livery, I'm not sure. Nevertheless, looking good. I was trying to see. Yeah, I think this one's been done on the Panda routes, and then yeah, this has the sticker on it, so looking good on that aircraft. We have another India Airbus E3900 Victor Tango Juliet Romeo Alpha. I'm not sure what's going on with the engine here, but I believe this is just not an ultimate release, so I think we're getting a little above and beyond. Either do it as an ultimate release or don't, but you know what? What can you do? Ultimate collection, that's the word. And that is it for the release, and we still have a handful of future releases down here, including Air China E33200, China Southern Airbus E33200, and China United 737-800. Overall, this release is definitely a step in the right direction. We still have some of the common trends, but what I can give NG for this release, much more distinctive releases, despite it not being US heavy, and plenty of special liveries to certainly add some nice variety. For me personally, definitely going to be looking towards the United 757-300, the JetBlue Airbus E320, possibly the JetBlue Airbus E321, and then I honestly really definitely like what they did in 1-200 this month, although I might be patient and see what we can do. I do really like that One World American 757, but hey, we'll see what we can do with it. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Certainly a rather interesting release here from NG. I hope they continue trending in the right direction, because this was definitely a step there. We still have a ways to go with the redundancy and whatnot, but at least we avoided outside the Delta A319, the EVA Air 7810, and I think there may have been one other. They did a good job of avoiding planes that we just released, so that's a step in the right direction. Hopefully we'll continue that way, and the 1-200s were also really good. So feel free to let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Nevertheless, I really want to thank you all so much for watching, guys. Really fun video to make today. I look very forward to the next one. I hope each and every one of you do as well. So with all that being said, everybody, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Just process. Do love and love you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.